Welcome everyone to 8 West. It's a beautiful morning today. So
warm.
Excited. We have Laura Velasquez here, meteorologist, sitting in for Terry.
Yep.
This is a good week.
This is a wonderful week. Now, there was a time about 6 or 7 days ago it was looking a lot wetter than it's actually shaped up to be, but mild this morning, temps in the 60s to start off with. Really not too bad, and I'm happy to be here. It's got me thinking about all things summer. Just kind of gives you that new, fresh look at the day.
I know. It's very exciting. You know, I always watch the forecast, you know, before I'm getting ready for work, like most people at home. But my gauge, and being fortunate being outside, you can always look outside the window and see what people are wearing. And that's always the truest test of, you know, what do they feel comfortable? Do they need a coat or whatever?
Yeah.
I saw short sleeves, and I'm like, it's a good day.
You know, I didn't wear a coat this morning. I walked out of my condo wearing this. I was, this feels great.
Yeah.
You know, then again, after it's been 80 or 90 for several days, and then you get a morning clothes, you're like, oh, it's cold out here. But first time of the year, it's all relative. Just go for it.
Well, another thing that a lot of people are turning to, you know, not only just the short sleeves and ditching the jackets, ice cream.
Yeah.
We hit our benchmark this past weekend.
Did you really?
Awesome weather. And it's a time to head to the ice cream places because they've actually been open, but they haven't been as busy.
Right. There hasn't been the lines stretching outside, or your favorite place that you were at.
We were at
It's really
Junction.
busy.
Yes. They actually, you know, I talked to the owner when I was there. He said that he opened about a month ago. They opened, some open at Memorial Day when that officially kind of kicks off the summer. But they've been open for about a month, and they said, oh my goodness, we are really catching up. They're busy all the time.
Of a sudden.
But it's a really great spot in East Grand Rapids. We had dinner on Saturday night at a restaurant called Olives.
Yep,
really
right
great
there on the
restaurant.
strip.
Awesome olive burger. And so just around the corner is Jersey Junction, so they're like, we have to
Two for
stop
one.
by. There's a parade of people walking by the restaurant with ice cream cones. We couldn't resist. And so,
Look who enjoyed.
yeah, my hubby and my daughter, it was deer tracks. You know, we had a really nice dinner, and then my husband got a double scoop.
Oh.
They're very generous there. And then my daughter got a single. I didn't get any, but I just helped.
You just helped. Yeah, sometimes that'll work too, and then you get to sample both different kinds. And I always find it interesting because I run back and forth all the time through the Gaslight Village where Olives is and also where Jersey Junction is. And there's the different levels of busy. Is there just one or two people standing outside, or is the line all the way down to the sidewalk and into the road, and then people are spilling out all eating the ice cream in their circles? So it was a little bit busier when I've been running the last couple days.
Yeah, a lot of people sitting outside, you know, enjoying their Sundays, kind of, you know, basking in the weather, which made me think, you know, my first job when I was 15 years old was at an ice cream place.
So much fun.
Rode my bike to work. It was awesome because we got to try all the different flavors. But it really made me think about, you know, what are some of the most popular flavors. And you might be surprised. I mean, there's probably more flavors than ever before available when you actually go to the grocery store to buy ice cream or go to an ice cream shop. But some of the old standards, the tried and trues, are the most popular. And it makes sense too. I actually went online. This is from answers.com.
Okay.
You know, so many websites, but most popular ice cream flavors, vanilla.
Vanilla.
You know, it's versatile. That's why.
It is. And you can put anything on it. You can mix anything into it. And most kids, if they don't like everything, they're a little bit of picky eaters, they'll usually go for what's pretty basic.
Yep, vanilla. So that was number one. Number two, chocolate, which is basic as well. You know, a lot of people just go for the chocolate. And then three,
It's a
strawberry, and then butter pecan. Now, a lot of people love butter pecan.
You know, butter pecan ice cream, I never liked it until I was about 18 or 19.
Really?
It was an acquired taste for me, but yeah, I definitely like it now.
Well, my experience at the ice cream shop shows that a lot of people of the older generation like that flavor. And I love it. I've always loved it. It's awesome.
I had asked you earlier, what is Coco's favorite flavor?
Anything. Like most kids. Anything you put in front of her.
Give it a code.
Also found some cool things too, that the USA is the #1 consumer of ice cream in the world, and that chocolate syrup is the most popular topping.
Ooh.
That was kind of like you would kind of think.
Okay.
But,
I could go with the chocolate syrup.
Yeah,
Sure.
so nice. A little ice cream facts today, and if you haven't had your first ice cream of the season, you should probably get out and enjoy it because right now I'm pretty much in the mood.
Yeah.
Any time of day.
So Rachel and Coco and Bryce are busy, you know, creating their ice creams and their flavors and what they're going to put on it. I was actually doing a little bit of a different kind of creating the last week or so. This is a new idea, and this actually came from my mom. She's a kindergarten teacher, so So she's very artsy, has lots of things to share. Take a look at these. I actually have a couple of pictures of these. I'm calling them personality magnets. I don't really know if they have a name, but that's just what I thought sounded cool and kind of descriptive. These are on my refrigerator. It's a little bit hard to see, but I actually brought some in studio too. We're going to get a close-up camera shot in a moment. What they
I've seen these before.
Yeah, you just buy the magnet strip that you can find at any type of craft store. It's relatively inexpensive. Then you can see the labels there and what we have there. That's a picture of myself and my sister's dog.
That person looks familiar.
The OMG, oh my gosh. And then you could just pick any phrase out of, say, a magazine, a picture. So you take the magnet, then you put the phrase or the picture on top of it, and you purchase these little glass stones.
Will those go in plants and they're in decorative kind of anywhere, vases?
Right, you'll see them all over the place. You can paint them, you can glue with them, you can decorate with them, and here what we do is use them as a bit of a magnifying glass. Stick them on top of that magnet, which is on top of the picture, and then you can see what it turns out to be. And they're not really powerful magnets, so you can't hang a whole bunch of stuff on them, but it's more
small.
Yeah, they're small. It's more about the effect and something a little bit different. So mine have running on them and home and shopping and all the great things, but so fun, and it's easy enough for kids too, and it's just a little bit of glue, so it's not a huge mess. Kitchen table for sure,
well,
but not
I like what you did with your frame. I mean, you just use them as decor itself, maybe not to hang something up, but to also just illustrate how cool something could be and make it nice. You could do that on pin boards, all kinds of things. You're so crafty. I didn't realize your mom was a teacher. That explains everything.
That's where I get it from.
Well, awesome idea. That's great. And like you said, you mentioned easy to do with kids too.
Good fun.